When we're moving pigs, there's an art to it. It has been likened to moving a group of cats. If they're small pigs, they're all over the place, but they do respect a solid side. And the solid side needs to be solid enough, it needs to be heavy duty, as opposed to a show board, which is what is used in the show ring to steer and to help maneuver a pig. This is a much more solid board, kept to the floor, so that the pig doesn't put its snout under the board and lifts the board up, which then may do quite severe damage to the holder. The hygiene of the board is important as well. That board needs to be kept clean, especially if you're moving breeding pigs. If a boar smells another boar pig on this board, that can cause real ructions. So if you use the solid side and move accordingly, they will turn away from that, and then you can get a group moving in the direction that you want them.
Well, it's really important when you're transporting pigs that your trailer is suitable for its purpose. Not too steep a gradient on the ramp. Clean, and also ventilation for the hot days. We do not want to get our pigs overheated. When that's full of pigs, a lot of heat will be generated, so we need to have good ventilation and airflow through the trailer. When you've loaded your pigs in, you need to have parting gates to secure the pigs so they're not running basically from front to back under heavy braking. They would all surge the front and you will have damaged pigs. You need to line the trailer out with straw or bedding of some description, and the ramp, because they will not come up a shiny ramp. And finally, make sure your trailer is all up to legal standards to go on and roadworthy. Okay, now my trailer's all ready to go. The gates are secured, it's strawed. I put straw on the concrete so it's not slippery. Time to fetch the pigs. And you use your board. Keep bringing the gates round and you keep narrowing up their escape routes. As easy as that.
There are occasions with pig keeping where we have to restrain pigs. We actually have to catch them, perhaps. With little pigs, their weight can be supported, then any purpose for doing things with that sort of pig is quite easy. When it comes to this sort of pig, that's a different ball game. These are quite awkward to start thinking you can pick them up by hand, and we tend to use a method of restraint called a snitch or a pig snare, which is just a running noose. It looks pretty vigorous. It needs to be so because it needs to go into the mouth of the pig, and then it's tightened over the upper jaw. Instantly the pig tends to pull back, and the pig then is restrained as long as that loop is well positioned into the mouth and tightened quite nicely. When we're restraining pigs, as you could hear, the noise and the volume and the pitch is quite challenging for the human ear. We definitely need earplugs or ear defenders when we're catching any number of pigs, or even an individual, because that penetrating squeal is a characteristic of pigs, but it is potentially damaging to human hearing.